Hey guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I have been procrastinating on this for a very long time, but hey, today is the day. I will take you to an exciting journey through the roller coaster ride that is my life. It is about dreaming big, being ambitious, and striving for something better than the ordinary. I will keep it short and sweet. You see, I have always been a dreamer with big aspirations. I have never settled for the ordinary, the boring. Luxury watches, exotic cars, the best hotels, that always fascinated me. And above all, I have always marched to the beat of my own drum, refusing to be influenced by anyone or anything. But life has a funny way of throwing curveballs. After leaving school, I found myself in that post-graduation period. Basically, it's a period where you only know what you don't want, but still searching for your true calling. I just knew one thing for sure, that I didn't want to go the conventional path with a normal 9-to-5 job. The idea of slaving for a poor paycheck just didn't cut it for me. So I embarked on a journey into the world of dentistry, thinking it might offer a good future. But let me tell you one thing, I was far from being fulfilled during those times. During this time, I stumbled across some Instagram profiles of guys in my age living my dream life. No bosses, fine dining, high income, and having the freedom most people just dream about. So basically, I reached out to those guys to find out their secret. That was the time when I was introduced into the world of network marketing. And what followed was a series of jaw-dropping decisions that left my family and friends in shock. So I dropped my dental studies in the next 3 years has become the most important of my personal development. Financially, I didn't strike it rich, but boy, did I learn. I built a big team, filled entire rooms with thousands of people and took on the stage as a speaker. I was constantly surrounded by people who were making way more money than I made, and this environment was a breeding ground for my personal growth. These 3 years were a priceless chapter in my life. But let me be honest with you, I didn't build great wealth during this time, but I gained something far more valuable. Personal experiences that you can't buy with money. Success requires personal growth and a strong mindset, and I cannot stress enough about the importance of surrounding with people that constantly pushing you forward. Playing PlayStation with your homies maybe makes fun, but that won't bring you a Lamborghini. However, after 3 transformative years, my network marketing journey came to an end and I found myself in a deep, dark pit. With no business to attend to, I found myself in a place of despair. I was depressed, broke, and stayed in my childhood bedroom at my parents' house. The whole time I only knew one thing for sure. I don't want to go the conventional path with a boring 9-to-5 job. I survived by dabbling in various small businesses. The most important thing is that no matter how bad my circumstances were, I just kept going forward. Every day I pushed forward, knowing that it's only over when I decide to give up. Then, one day in 2020, a college introduced me into the world of dropshipping. And I was absolutely blown away by this business idea. I invested 3,000 euros in the coaching to learn the basics. As I launched my first stores, I made some sales, but nothing too crazy. It wasn't until my third store, full of unique products, that would change my life dramatically. When I launched the store, I had no idea that this would become a game changer. First month, I made 25,000 euros in revenue and thought I am the king of the world. But it was the second month that really rocked my world. I made a whopping 100k in revenue and I couldn't believe it. I was a newbie to the game and still scaling so fast, it was mind-blowing. However, I must admit that I was still naive and lacked in real financial understandings. I had a rough idea of taxes, but everything else was a blur. There wasn't much profit left in the end, but I had a glimpse of the idea how it feels like to make a 5-figure net profit every month. It was an incredible feeling and I knew I could do even better. It was a phenomenal journey. During this time, I also started to work on other stores. But I have to admit that I never had a strong passion for designing or videography, but it's also very, very important for online stores. My strengths are more in product research, building the store and doing the media buying. So what I did, I asked a very talented friend for help whose work was so impressive that I suggested to work together. We went on a high-speed journey testing products in record time. It didn't take long for us to hit our first 6-figure store. But here's the twist. This story takes place in the middle of the pandemic. Europe was under strict lockdown and we couldn't handle it anymore. So we made a risky move to Dubai, not realizing that this would cost us a lot. We packed our bags at the end of 2020 and left the country. Not knowing that leaving the country means also that we have to close all our accounts. Bank accounts, Klarna, PayPal. Basically, we had to start from new in a completely new country. Then, in the first month of 2021, we found a product that could have made us easily millions in net profit in few months. We began scaling it, and after the first 3 or 4 days, we made around 50k in revenue, and we got suspended by PayPal, and we had some problems with our banks. But the most important problem was PayPal, so we just can't make any sales without PayPal, right? So basically, our setup was abruptly suspended because of our rapid growth. What followed was a dark period in our lives because we couldn't make any sales. For a few months, we couldn't earn a penny. After a few difficult months, we turned into consulting for other stores, sharing the profits, turning out in a big success. We generated millions for our clients and finally saw the fruits for our relentless struggle. Financial freedom became reality. In the middle of this chaos, I became physically and mentally fit and realizing that money alone is not enough to live a happy and fulfilled life. I will wrap it up here to keep it concise. My hope is that my journey can motivate or inspire at least one person out there. No matter the struggles you face, keep pushing your dreams and keep moving forward. Trust me, I have been on the verge of quitting so many times. Cried tears of frustration and felt completely lost. But at the end of the day, the really thing that matters is what's on the balance sheet and if you can look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Also, you can DM me on Instagram. Obviously, I don't have much followers, so I think I will just answer on any single message. So let me know what you want to see in the upcoming videos. How much profit did I really make from these revenues? What mistakes did I make? What lessons did I learn? How would I start from scratch today? Is dropshipping still as lucrative as few years ago?